Welcome, everyone. This is the Friday Listening Party. I'm Eric Leo 108, author, philosopher, sociologist, hip hop artist, and I'm premiering a brand new track like I do every Friday. This week's track is going to remain unknown. What do I want to say about this? I'm creating another moniker. Um, it's just not ready yet. So, but we can listen to the song, and then you'll probably be able to find it in a couple months, um, when I officially launch it. It's been a trying morning. I woke up with some stomach issues and what I thought was a headache, but it was really just tension in my head. And massage it. Um, and then some people that I'm really close with, their dog died today. Um, they had to put him down. I thought about not going live. I don't have to. I said I would still go live on Fridays. I'm supposed to be doing some sort of performance. What have I been working on? I'm looking for new beats. Um, I'm trying to secure beats for these monikers. I'm trying to make sure that I can fully utilize them. A lot of these places don't allow you to, some of these places, depends, you have to get extra permission for sync, and I'm trying to make everything um, sync ready. So I have to work on the blogs. One of them, I think it's socioeconomic market, if I remember, is through all these scheduled posts. Um, I didn't do like anything yesterday. The day before, I've been. What have I been working on? I can't talk about some of the stuff that I've been working on. Um, or at least don't want to. I can do whatever I want, honestly, but been thinking about Emma lately. I thought about making another song. I don't know if it's gonna help. Like, whatever. Um, so I don't have a blog post for this yet. Um, if you go, I mean, you won't find it. You got to know the name of the thing. You got to know the name of the artist, and you got to know the title of the song to be able to find it. I'm not giving you either. Good luck finding it. Um, um, it'll be ready in a couple months. I don't know why I'm not telling you. Something is telling me not to tell you yet, but I basically have everything locked down. It's just not searchable yet. So, I'm trying to divide into different audiences. It's all going to be me. It's just different characters that I'm playing. And like I said before on the last Monday update, some of these are meant to be like to create partners with and um, delegate responsibilities and create like a business, a separate flow out of them. My thought is that I might sell some of the monikers so they can still get me, but it's under like my Eric Leo 108 stuff is not going to be for sale because that's me, and I don't need anybody's help. I need my producers, which I treat very well, or try to treat very well. But if I'm going mainstream, they're gonna want Eric Leo 108, but I don't want to give it up. And then there's the other stuff, and that needs to stay independent. And I don't think they're gonna want that. But this stuff, I could see myself selling it to a major. So they can still have me, but they can't have me. You know what I mean? Um, I've thought about, like, besides the sociology stuff that I can study, and it would be nice to have a peer group, like I have a peer group in music, so I'm just not like going off of like what I hear from media or AI. I can actually get like human. This is why I wanted to be in college. Um, why did I bring that up? Oh, colleagues. Um, it's just a lot. I mean, if they're gonna make it worth my while and take the administrative load and all this stuff off my plate, so if I could have like some help, I think I'm gonna. I used to get calls about my book. I still get calls about my book. Now I'm getting calls about my book's YouTube channel and like the independent music creator stuff. But it's all the same thing, and I don't have time for it. Like, they all want to do like a meeting so they can sell me, and I just want to know what the offer is so I know what kind of money I need to be able to do it. And nobody wants to partner. I'm not to the point where it's so valuable that I want to partner. But the thing is, if I get there, the thing is, if I get there, I'll answer your question in a second. If I get there, I'm not gonna wanna. I'm just gonna want to hire people. If I have the money, I'm not gonna want to partner with you. It would have to be a lot of money, which it might be. So like, they're not calling to get in on the ground floor. They're calling me to hire them, which is, you know, not what I need right now. Why do you care about college? College used to be, um, college used to be a better person. You used to go to college because it used to make you more aware about society, and and in a democracy you want an educated public so they can vote their interests. It's been assaulted though by like Reagan and the Republicans because they don't want you to think for yourself. They want you just smart enough to run the machines and do the work, but dumb enough to not know how bad you're getting fucked. So college used to be for the betterment of society by making the individual the best it could be. I did a term paper about this in college about what made Greece's golden age, and it was because they focused on the individual and making that individual a masterpiece. We've basically taken that away. Not only that, but we've taken away avenues for wealth about buying a house and being able to run a business out of it. You can't start a business without any money, and to get that, you work for it, but you can't work for it because minimum wage is a starvation wage. I mean, it's America. We're back there again. So, so it used to be that you went to college to better yourself and exchange ideas, but they didn't want that in America. So they charged people. First of all, they charged people. Like there was Abraham Lincoln that made all these colleges free and everything like that. And then they didn't want black people to get college education, so they started charging. And then Reagan made it so they can get loans, and then schools decided they could charge whatever they wanted, hence the price has gone up every year. So and then it went from bettering yourself, then it became that it was vocational. So you would only justify the cost of getting the education if you could pay off. Now it's seen as a scam because college is so much, and that the jobs don't the jobs pay so little that college is seen as a scam when you just fucked yourself, America. You fucking idiots. I mean, you don't even realize what you did. I've never heard anybody talk about this, but this is what happened. This is what happened. You fucking morons. um, it's funny to me because you will no longer be like, the whole point of this was we led the world in research, in medical, in technological, but you won't anymore. China is totally taking over, and since Trump didn't want to play ball and did all this stuff with NATO, other countries created, I think it's not BRICS, that's the blockchain that they're using in like the Middle East and stuff, to do their central banking. I can't remember what it's called, that Canada and France totally pulled out of using American technology, and they're going to develop their own. You really are something, America. You're going to have a whole bunch of money, but you're not going to be able to do shit. Because you didn't invest the right way. You saw the dollar signs. They saw the dollar signs and let the cash blind them. Puppy love, Sharissa Dan. What was I talking about before this person asked this question? So it comes to very real circumstances where someone like me, who's on disability, who can't work to get out of it, can't work a regular job to get out of it, and the conditions are such that it's better just to stay on disability than work, not be able to pay to live, or for your medication. Like, this is what you did, America. This is what you did. Congratulations, you're so smart. You're so smart. No. Fucking retards. I have books about this shit. I sent in Nouveau Economics and Technocratic to get formatted. They'll be up probably next week. or the week after. I'm hoping to get it up by my birthday. Probably not, considering that's next week. But I'm surrounded by idiots and feel like Scar. So there's totally big name rappers that I think are responding and freestyles and shit, but I wrote something yesterday, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to it in in a decent amount of time. I still have to hash out the contracts. Like I said, I was trying to find new beat makers for it. Drewski is all in my head. Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? uh, People are paying attention because they keep on skeletons in the closet and shit. I could give a. Okay, just to put things in perspective, I mean, I really don't care. Like, I think I don't see being gay as bad. It's not an insult to me. And a lot of the times when people do that kind of thing, they're suppressing homosexual desires, which I talk about in my All Homo EP. So I just don't talk about it because it doesn't affect me. And then I'm after a girl that really doesn't give a like, if she cares about me actually helping them. So if you think I'm gonna like shy away from this kind of stuff and like, I don't talk about it because it doesn't, it's not in the culture, but like, I don't know how much of this I should reveal. Let's just say it's not because I'm like, yeah. I got your number, hip hop. Ask Kanye. You want to go, America? I gotta finish that video. I got my new phone in. We're up live on both of them right now. Why do you care about college? College is like a social interaction. The whole point of life. I mean, it goes back to um, Plato and Aristotle. That it was the gymnos, the gymnasium. That's where the word gymnasium comes in. Practicing in the nude. Um, it was a place like, happiness comes from social interaction. We are a social species. This is what you need to be happy. I know you don't. I mean, the people think you just need a whole bunch of money, but these people are effing miserable. They can't. I mean, we have the richest people in the world that can't hold a wife if their money depended on it, which it did. For, well, at least half of it. Some of them. So, like, this is like social interaction, group. Look at, look at here. Look at here. Let me think if I can remember this. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. Here's the church. Here's the steeple. You open it up. You see all the people. Anyways, let's just get into the song. You people are. surrounded by idiots. Like, you can't. It's like got all this technology and you want to be social, but you don't even know what social means. You make community transactional, you make college unaffordable, then you change out what it was meant to be in the first place. Like, what? I mean, what? What is your question? Why do you care about college? Why don't you care about college? Like that's like what I know. It's like, yeah, let's we want to be stupid for the rest of our lives. Yeah, yeah, we don't want to know. I mean that just go. I mean that goes against. That goes against human. Oh my god, what do I even call it? It's not intuition. It's whatever. I can't. If I was in college, I'd have the words. I'd have somebody next to me being like, "Oh yeah, this is what you mean, bro." That's what college is for. And AI is not a substitute for human interaction. This is probably why America is one of the most. The happiness meter on America is not very high. It's not very high. We're like one of the least happiest countries, especially in the industrialized world, and it's because of things like the college and the AI and the social media and not connecting and community is transactional. Why do you care about college? I mean, you're asking a sociologist, like, this is what I mean. So, you want to go, America? The public is a ferocious beast. You must either tame it or run from it. This is easy. This is easy. You know how easy this is for me? This is an effing joke. So I'm not going to tell you what this is called. This is just a song. I sing in it. The reason I did with another moniker is because I want to sing. I don't use auto-tune if it's off. If you're like one of those people, I almost love to piss off producers because they always think everything needs to be perfect. The layperson doesn't care, and a lot of the imperfections, a lot of people like that's like what makes it human, and that's what's like different from AI. You want perfect? Go get some AI slop. Like the imperfections, like people's imperfections. I mean, when you fall in love with somebody, you fall in love with their imperfections. I haven't even been put on. You people annoy me. Like you're so far gone, America. Like it's like, what did I say the other day that you're so far gone on? Oh, it's that post on Psychosocial Philosopher. What did I say? You don't even know what that means. Like when you say, this is America. You don't even know what that means. Anyways, let's listen to this song.
I don't really know her ways, I just try to abide. You'll see she loves you in due time. That familiar face, our own outer space. The Omega saves, it's the beta stage. So out of this world, but only home we've ever known. What you gonna do when you're old and grown? Heaven is not where you go, it's what you leave. It's what you've shown, your wave, your reach. You can't escape the frequency, everyone knows. That's why it's called getting your soul to tone. Unlike the kings, I don't watch the throne. Mine is ordained by the globe. It's not mine, it's her control. And I'm commanded by her soul. I'm an immortal, I'm already home. Right here with Gaia is where I'll be stored. So we share our life and hearts and hope for luck. Camp under the stars and we make love. How we don't know her ways, just try to abide. You'll see she loves you in due time. Feelings I have for you will not end. Plant flower and food. Just again, take care of the garden. Tend to the animals, take care of your family, make it a plan to know. It's not who you knew, it's not what you do. It's the action of love that'll save you too. You can't escape the frequency everyone knows. That's why it's called getting your soul atoned. Unlike the kings, I don't watch the throne. Mine is ordained by the globe. It's not me, it's her control. And I'm commanded by her soul. I'm an immortal, I'm already home. Right here with Gaia is where I'll be stored. So we share our life in hearts and hope for love. Camp under the stars and we make love. Talk how we don't really know her ways, just try to abide. You'll see she loves you in due time. That familiar face, our own outer space. The Omega saves in this beta stage. So we share our life and hearts and hope for love. Camp under the stars and we make love. Talk how we don't know her ways, just try to abide. You'll see she loves you in due time. That familiar face, our own outer space. The Omega saves in this beta stage.
I will say this was one of the tracks for Kingly. Oh. I miss Rama. Anyways, what do I usually say here? I do the blog post, and then I do a lyrical breakdown, but I don't want to slip up. It's about Kingly. The Kingly album was about how transferring from a normal person into a king, and basically dictated or commanded by the gods, which is why I'm talking about Gaia. And it's kind of like different. It's still Rainy Beats, but it's I sing in it, and it was still it's just different. It's just different from me. Like that's me. Eric Leo 108 is me as like the business person, cosmic love. This is about transforming into the God King kind of thing, and more if you have like a king, if the artist is king, then their kingdom is the fandom. But so it's kind of like that, all those things combined. But yeah. That's the other thing. Why do you care about college? So I spend like if like in my industry, like I spend a lot of money on education. Like I had to figure out what like from base rate, like what I was doing wrong from like educational stuff. And this is what I mean. This has to be now in everybody's industry because it's cheaper to learn from somebody than like a private program, and then it is to go to a public program. But that was what college is for. So you're not spending all your money, and it's not a hardship. Like it's like the Muskification of America, where he thinks you should, although he has all this money and I'm sure he works hard or whatever, but that's not what makes you rich. Investing makes you rich. And he he wants like it's like he wants life to be hard for his workers. Like he does like I have to at least the tech bros are like, get it done when you get it done, like you're still gonna get paid or whatever. They give you time off just to think like it's like the mustification of the work environment where you have to work like it has to be like torture just to make a living. And it was supposed to be designed so you could learn something without spending all this money so you wouldn't have to work for it. So you could get your skill and be it's ikigai. It's like the Japanese say it better is like the intersection of what you're good at, what you want to do, what you can make a living from, and what makes you happy. I don't remember if that's what it was, but it's something like that. And like if I had college, if college was free, I could have potentially got into near a college, or that's the other thing is I can't move to where there is a college that's free, because moving is the housing is in crisis, and then education is so expensive. Like I can't move somewhere to get the education to understand what I need to do. I mean, if I could have somebody teach me how to make beats and I could just go there once a week and then learn how to make beats, but it's got to be a whole thing. I got to spend money on it. I got to find a mentor, then I got to actually spend the time. Like, this is what I mean. Like, you suck, America. You suck. And, like, yeah, it's good for, like, the top 1%, and there's, like, 12 million millionaires, although America has 300 million people, and there's, like, 12 millionaires, so, like, and those are the people that run everything, so they think it's great. They never, it's just what I talk about in the sociology of love, like they never have to face the consequences of their actions. And yeah, it makes money for the state and for some people, but it's miserable for the rest of us. And that's why that's why that's why you're gonna get what you're gonna get. And you're going to be happy with it. And if you don't like it, change it so other people aren't like, read between the lines. I can explain all this. Yeah, I've always wanted to learn. I've always wanted to know these things. I didn't realize it would piss me off so much that I knew back in go listen to my old stuff. The Edgelution album, and all the stuff that I predicted in there came true. Like my approach to it, like how it was tragic ensuance, like addressed to the nation, things like that. Um, you just don't listen. It's Kanye again. I will only listen to you if you have more money than me. Well, and money comes from luck. So you're basically saying I will only listen to you if you're more lucky than me, not because you know better. And people might have not done that, and took that advantage in that lucky position because they were smart enough to know the consequences, but you weren't. So it's seen as a success, but it's really like, really? Is it really? I mean, didn't we all suffer for that? In like the presidency and like, I mean, what do you think, America? You want to go? I never got to say goodbye to the dog. I miss you, Emma. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my family. You're awesome. I love you very much. And until next time, take care.